We have had our last fire in the wood burning stove, so that means it's time for spring cleaning. We don't get to start this very early because of the fire, and so we have to kind of work pretty hard to get it done a little quicker since gardening season is also upon us. So the first thing I like to do is take down those curtains and get them in the wash because they are pretty dirty. We're still using this little washer and we are loving it. It works perfectly. It's one of my favorite things that we've ever got. So, but spring cleaning is always something I enjoy so much because it's always a little stuffy in the house when you can't open windows, and when you clean out your wood stove, there's always dust, and when you go through this deep cleaning of everything, it just feels so much more comfortable in your home. So we're cleaning windows, we're washing rugs, washing curtains, steaming the floors, and later on I'm going to give a deep clean to the wood stove area because it is, as you can imagine, quite dirty. Of course, this is a job that takes several days. I'm just taking you along on one day of spring cleaning, but we got way more done today than I ever thought that we could because usually it takes forever. But I like to just clean everything when I spring clean. I like to take soapy water to anything that I come in contact with because after a long winter and after being stuck in the house, I don't know, there's just something soothing and almost relaxing about cleaning everything. Taking these screens down, cleaning the windows. If you remember in a video, maybe just before this one, we took our porch furniture and moved it to the side porch because of privacy. Now I have some more that we're doing, projects we're going to be doing with our porch and the side porch, and I want to share those with you, so those are coming up pretty soon as well. We are really going to be sprucing up our front porch and our side porch. I'm so excited to share that with you, coming up pretty soon. There's nothing quite like drying your clothes, your towels, your curtains on the line. And today was the perfect day. It was 80 degrees. The wind was blowing. And even though I was inside a lot, I made sure I got outside quite a bit as well to do some work because it's just the best feeling when you finally have those warm temperatures. You can get those little chicks out. They can get off that light for a little while, and it's just the best feeling. I am a very happy person when this time of the year shows up. I can just work comfortably in and out of the house. Don't depend on a coat or anything like that. Don't get me wrong, I'm okay with winter as well because by the time it gets here, I'm ready for it. But right now, I am just enjoying this beautiful 80-degree day, getting my work done, and it's awesome. I cleaned off my counters here and tried to spruce them up a little. I'm going to try to do a little more sparse with my countertops because in the winter, I don't pay much attention to it. I just put stuff down. But in the spring and summer, I want it to feel airy and fresh and not a whole lot on the countertops. Of course, I want those eggs front and center because it's like a decoration in the kitchen this time of the year. But I have enjoyed this day so much. I don't know about you all if you enjoy spring cleaning, but I look forward to it every year, and just getting to see the house shine and smell fresh and clean. I've got the windows open, the breezes are blowing, and I say hello spring because I have missed you, and it's just one of my favorite times of the year, and I enjoy it so much. This little steamer I use constantly. It has replaced my mop. I know a lot of you may be in the same camp as me, and you would rather do anything than mop. Well, if that's you, you need to get a steamer if you don't have one. It's the most amazing little gadget that I've ever got for my house. So I'll leave a link for it in the description box, or one similar if you all are interested in looking at steamers. It takes that step of getting the mop bucket ready and wringing out the mop. It's just so much easier. Now it's time to tackle this area where the wood stove is. It gets, as you can imagine, pretty disgusting over a burning season. There's so much, dust, and sometimes when you open the door, if it's a rainy day or particularly humid day, you'll get a puff of smoke sometimes, and it just makes a pretty messy room. So this time of the year, I like to really get deep in here, clean every part, dust everything, and wash everything well for the springtime ahead. And I will eventually get some flowers put on this wood stove. We're just starting to get some blooms outside, so I'll be doing that pretty soon. And I just want to get it ready for that and have a whole new feel to this room, because it's a really cozy room in the winter when there's a fire going, but in the spring I have to kind of readjust things and make it a little more open and airy and clean, and just give it a feeling like it's a pass-through room, actually. I don't know if you can kind of get that from my videos, but this is a pass-through room from our living room to the kitchen. And I think originally it may have been a dining room, but it is the wood burning room for us. I like to clean the windows in here a few times throughout the burning season because they get so dirty and you can't see outside. But on spring cleaning day, I like to go much deeper cleaning these windows because they just get really gunked up with dust, and just they almost look brown around the edges, the trim. And so I spend a little more time cleaning them this time of the year because I want to make sure I get everything super clean. I'm one of those people that, to me, spring cleaning is like you pull out all the stops, you clean everything, and it takes forever, especially during gardening season, which is how it falls for us every year. But I still want to take the time. It is worth it to me to have the house fresh, clean, everything in order. And it takes quite a while. I have to take all of our winter coats. They've got to be cleaned, and they have got to be taken back upstairs. And then with that, I have got to move around some furniture. This room, I'm still not decided what I'm going to do with these chairs. I'm not sure if I want to leave them against the wall. I know it's kind of hard to see in this shot, but they're against a wall, and I'm I'm kind of thinking I'm going to turn them toward the doorway of the living room. And so if we're sitting in here, I don't know. It's hard to explain. I will update you on that. I haven't decided yet exactly how I'm going to handle this room. Last year I did put a chair kind of pointing towards the stove so that we could sit in here and face each other, but these two chairs are too big to do that. So I'm gonna ponder on this one, and I'll update y'all a little bit later because there's a lot more cleaning and rearranging. I am also very interested in doing some decorating this year. I don't really do a lot of like decorating my house or anything like that. But this year I kind of feel like I want to put a little more time into the decor of my house and how it feels, and so there'll be some videos coming up on that as well. But the first step obviously is getting it super clean and a blank slate, and then I can decide what I want to do and how I want it to look and try to figure out what kind of style I want it to be. I sure do thank you for joining me today as we start our spring cleaning journey. That'll take probably several days, but it was a good start, and I'm already feeling so much better, and I can't wait to get it all done and start looking at decorating this house for the first time. Really, taking some time to decide what style I want my home to be, and I'm going to take you all along with me as I find my style and figure out how I want things to look. But anyways, thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and we will see you on the next one.